by TV. You're welcome to another edition of News Review where we talk about the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. My name is Ahmed Abbas or Latunji, but you can call me Sido J, and I'm in the studio with...
I'm Ambassador Rochi Morillo, son of the prophetess, the man, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to all our viewers all over the world.
The sponsor for this show is still Nokpa Abbas, and you can be one of our sponsors. You can call the number you're seeing on the screen, or send us a DM, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Today, I'll be starting with Punch newspaper. Federal government threatens to clamp down on civil servants leaking documents. Labour mobilizes for protest. Tanker drivers strike triggers for queues. 50 Niger Republic burnt food truck intercepted in Zamfara state. Manufacturers list condition to slash rising cement price. Then on Vanguard newspaper, 2024 budget suffers major dislocations. Forest crisis, inflation drive up meter prices by 80%, investigation. Why I want Mourinho to coach Barcelona, Pesero reviews. Lion attacks, kills OAU zookeeper. Then on Daily Post newspaper, Nigerian government to audit 23 trillion naira ways and means debt. Gowon turns down federal government ECOWAS invitation to speak on crisis. FCTA seals popular Abuja orphanage, rescues 23 children. Adelabu works against APC in 2023, Olaoshebiko alleges. You regret it. Ipob warns against protest in Southeast. These are the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. We're going on a short commercial break. When we're back, we talk more on some of the headlines. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.
Nokpa for management of park.
Welcome back from that short commercial break, and that's our sponsor, Nokpa Abbas. The first headline we want to look at today is about this crisis that is coming up, this protest of a thing. And again, the IPOB is trying to warn the people staying in Southeast that they will just kill themselves. They should stop the protest, that they should not protest because the federal government will not even listen to people in Southeast. What do you have to say on this?
Well, what I have to say on this issue was that, no matter amount of protest that people troop in out there, people troop out there to protest. The so-called president has said it and made it clear before his induction into his office that no matter the amount of protest that he will never listen to anybody, that he's always focused in his duty and responsibility to at least to fix the Nigerian problem. And about the IPOB giving warning to their co-friends and colleagues over there that they should not go out to protest. What's the essence of going out to protest? Because no amount of protest. When you look at Ajaru, you know Ajaru is not playing politics. Because during the period of Oshomole, who else within the midst of the so-called president or the governors, the administration that can play or toy with Oshomole.
But now he's part of
he's
APC,
part of APC now. He has been working and eating from the national cake. So he has never come out to be on the side of Labour.
Well, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Tuesday today went against the anti-protest in the Southeast over the current state of hunger and economic hardship ravaging Nigeria. IPOB warned that anyone who organizes protests across the Southeast will regret such an action. The spokesman of IPOB, Ima Powerful said the current economic hardship and hunger was part of the reason the group has been agitating for the actualization of Biafra. so that they actually meant even the protests they've been saying since all this while is that they want to stand on their own. They want to have their own nation. They don't want to be part of Nigeria
anymore.
So they want to be Biafra nation. So what's the essence of them protesting with Nigeria?
With Nigerians when they said they are on their own. So there's no need of coming out when they feel they are on their own.
Well, a statement by Powerful reads, following the unprecedented hardship in Nigeria, will the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by the great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu, hereby caution the people of Biafra not to join any Nigerian to protest against hunger in Nigeria in any Biafran territory. Any Nigerian agent who dares to organize any protest in Biafran land will regret it. The current hardship in Nigeria should be the concern of Nigerians, not Biafrans. Wow. So those people are already seeing themselves like they're not more Nigerians. They've
single-handed themselves out of this nation. And I don't see the reason why we will keep on keeping ourselves together. Once somebody said it's ripe for freedom, let them go. If we are not ripe for freedom, when we were ripe for freedom, Nigeria got independent in the October 1st, 1960. If those people are so greedy to the extent in which they didn't leave us, what could have happened to our own democracy today?
That's true. Well, Biafrans are no longer interested in the affairs of Nigerians. So Biafrans were abused, intimidated, beaten, killed, and denied voting rights during the election of this present government. Indigbo were told to wait, that it is their turn to rule, not the turn of Indigbo. The aftermath of the fraudulent elections was the demolition of Indigbo's properties and investment in the west and northern part of the zoo called Nigeria. Wow, this is alarming. I don't know, these Biafrans, I think they are ready for war.
Yes, when people were being denied of their rights, when you look at what happened in the history of Lagos during the election, while we see some obas, some ballets catching away with ballot papers. Was it not? We saw the video that went viral. Was it not a barbaric incident? Now, this Indigbo set of people that we're saying, in their Biafra land, or their so-called Biafra land, do you know how many Yorubas that were being denied of getting closer to the ballot paper, not to talk of casting their votes?
Well, as anyone or groups organized a protest against the demolition of Indigbo's properties in the west and north, anyone who organized any protest against economic hardship in Biafran land will put Biafrans in danger. We understand that Biafrans are equally affected by the economic hardship arising from the reckless and thoughtless economic policies of Emilokon. But God Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama is still seeing Biafrans through. We are worried about the suffering of other tribes, but there is nothing we can do. The current situation is why Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Nevertheless, we must apply wisdom. Biafrans have gone far for Biafran restoration and independence, and it must materialize very soon. Biafrans have gone through the worst economic crisis and emerged victoriously during their planned war of annihilation against the Igbo race. Sir, to me, I feel now that Biafrans are now seeing themselves as a body that can stand on their own. Yes. I feel they should just work on it and let them go, if not because of the greediness of our so-called leaders. Why would you unite somebody that you were trying to unite and they say he's not ready for unity? Why don't you let him go on his own? Well, even the Biafrans,
if the bed is too big for the nest, what happened? You allow the birds to fly.
Even the Biafrans, they knew it that they need Nigeria. They knew it because it's not easy for them to stand. What do they have?
Listen to
Most
me.
of the states that they feel they own the states, I feel Nigeria Delta will not go with
when Dubai wanted to start in 1976, they came to Nigeria to partner with the so-called president then, Olusegun Obasanjo. Obasanjo said they had no partnership with them. Dubai has nothing. They don't have oil. They don't have any other thing. They have to fix that country to the extent in which some of our greedy leaders goes down there to enjoy, to buy houses, to make businesses there.
That's true. Well, let's move on with the next headline. That is that on Biafra, because I feel Biafrans are ready for war. No matter what is coming to them, they are ready to accept anything. I saw a video whereby I saw Igbo men and women trying to drink. They said Nigerians should be protesting. They are here drinking. They are here enjoying themselves. They are adapted.
It's not the warning. Those people that really scared the federal government were those people from the northern part of the country. What happened? Their governors have been going out now to disburse food and some other items to them because they know when those set of people said no, their no is always no. They didn't fear death. It's only we, the southern part of that lives in the southwest now that
because we value life and property.
Because we value life and property.
Well, the next headline is a sad story because this news got us amazed, while we still pray that God will not let this kind of thing happen to any one of us in Nigeria again. Lion attacks, kills OAU zookeeper.
Well, it's such a barbaric incident. Let me send my condolences to the family of the deceased. One thing I want all Nigerians to know about keeping all these wild animals. According to the body of the story, we heard that the guy in question has been nursing this lion for the past 9 months now.
No, almost a decade.
Oh, so okay, almost 9 years.
Yes,
9 years. 9 years now that the man has been taking care of the lion. But one thing I want you to know, Africa is always Africa. You can't compare the animals that was being raised in the United States of America with what we are having here in the African part of the country, African part of the world. Now, you should have known there are some measures that needed to be taking place. Number one, as a zookeeper, they are entitled to hold a pistol. They are entitled to hold a rifle gun. Should in case when there is an hazard like that, the next person that is holding on would have been in the best position of shooting that animal to cause further damage into the life of that man. When you look at those people in the United States, in the UK, those people that were being employed to come and feed their animals, there are some measures that they normally put in place. At times, you see a watering can jerry can closer to the place where some wild animals live, should in case when those wild animals attack, they know the next line of action. But here in Nigeria, there was nothing like that.
Well, a staff of Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU Ile-Ife, Osun State, Olabode Olawiyi, was yesterday attacked and killed by a lion he was feeding. Olabode, who works in the zoological department and was in charge of the lion, was said to be feeding it when it was attacked by the white cat. Effort to rescue the man from the lion by other staff on the department proved abortive, which eventually led to Olabode's death. Confirming the incident, the public relations officer of the school, Abiodun Olaruwaju, said the deceased was attacked while feeding the 9-year-old lion in his den. He shared the news of the incident through the university community into morning as the management ended its meeting abruptly on hearing of the sad incident, saying the white cat had been euthanized. It read, Mr. Olabode Olawiyi, a veterinary technologist who has been in charge of the zoological garden for over a decade, was attacked this afternoon on Monday, 19 February 2024 by a 9-year-old male lion when he was feeding them in their den at the zoological garden of the university. Sir, you're talking about the pistol, holding a pistol. I feel sometimes when you are working with in a zoo like that, you are working with animals, you're not supposed to be going there alone. Even if you want to
that is exactly what I'm saying.
Yes.
If the measures that needed to be taking place has been taking place, well, automatically those set of people that were there together, they would have been in the best position to shoot the lion. Exactly. Even the guy in question that was being attacked by the lion was helpless. Exactly. They should be the one, because I watched a video that went viral. All these Indians that normally took some lions, some cats for a dance or for a competition, a state competition. As the guy was performing he was performing the audio that was given to the animals. Immediately, one of the wild animals one of them was lion that attacked the guy. Immediately, one guy that was closer to him was the one that shot the lion dead.
You can even have a sleeping pill bullet.
Bullet.
Once you give the lion,
sleep immediately.
Well, the other members of staff who were at the scene of the incident did everything within their power to rescue their boss, but the white cat had already caused severe fatalities. On hearing the sad news, the management team, led by the Vice Chancellor, abruptly ended an ongoing meeting for an on-the-spot assessment. Vice Chancellor Professor Adebayo Simeon Bamire was informed on arrival by the Acting Director of the University Health and Medical Center, Dr. Tirimisiu Olatunji, that all first aid and medical efforts to save the life of the victim proved abortive. Saddened by this tragic event, the aggressive lion has been euthanized. Mr. Olawuyi has been taking care of the lions since they were born on campus about 9 years ago, but tragically, the male lion killed the man who had been feeding them. The university management has sent a delegation to the widow and children of the deceased, imploring them to take solace in God who gives life and also has the power to take life. Meanwhile, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adebayo Simeon Bamire, has ordered a comprehensive investigation into the immediate and remote causes of the incident. So what I feel about this whole thing is the lion is just hungry. Maybe the lion is tired of what they have been giving him since he was giving birth to. So he feels, I want to taste blood. I want to taste beauty. So we should be careful with the animals. Some people rear, even dogs. Even people that has dog in their house, they should be careful with some dogs.
With some dogs that they put in their house.
Sometimes
there was a guy, I saw his video in Dubai. He has a lot of lion, very gigantic lion in his house. I believe the guy was just feeding the lion with some mix. I don't believe the guy is giving the lion some raw mix to the extent in which the lion will be tasty of another fresh blood.
Well, this is where we are going to be ending on the show today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. On YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at Wisdom Yard Online TV. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji. Thank you so much, Ambassador, for joining us on the show. I will see you again tomorrow. Be good and be hardworking. Bye for now.